Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Lessonade. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to find the square root of non-perfect square numbers. So let's get started. With our first example, which is 40 square root. With this, firstly, we are going to see where this 40 fits in the squares table. As we all know, it's going to fit in between 6 squared and 7 squared, or 36 and 49. Now we have to choose a smaller number out of 36 and 49, which is going to be 36 and not going to be 49. So write the 36 here and then find the square root of 36. So square root of 36 is 6. Okay, so this is the first step that we have to do. Now let's go on to the second step. The next thing we have to do is take away the original number from 36. So we have to do 40 minus 36, which is going to be 4. Okay, so now this is the second step. Now let's go on to our final step, in which we are going to write this 6 as the whole number. We're going to write the 4 as the numerator. Now we have to find the denominator. To find the denominator, we're going to times the whole number, which is 6, by 2. So times 2 is going to be 12. So we have 6, 4 over 12. We can also write this as 6 and a third. 6 and a third as a decimal is obviously 6.3 approximate. So we know that square root of 40 is 6.3 approximately. Okay, so now let's go on to the next one, and well done guys for going on this far. So our next example is square root of 76. Again, we're going to see where the 76 is going to fit in the squares table. As we know, it's going to fit in between 8 squared and 9 squared. So between 64 and 81. So we have to choose a smaller number, which is going to be 64 and not 81. So write the 64 down and then find the square root of 64, which is going to be 8. Okay, so now this is the first step again. So now let's go on to the second step, which is going to be taking away the 64 from the original number. So we have to do 76 minus 64, which is going to give us 12. Okay, so now our final step, we're going to write this 8 as the whole number. We are going to write this 12 as the numerator. And to find the denominator, we have to times this by 2 to give us 16. So we have 8, 12 over 16. We can also write this as 8 3/4. And if you write this as a decimal, 8.75 approximate. Okay, so that's the answer for square root of 76, which is 8.75 approximately. So well done guys for doing this one right, and well done for going on this far. So now let's go on to our next one. So now let's go on to our final example, which is square root of 87. Again, we are going to see where this 87 fits in the squares table. It's going to fit in right here between 9 squared and 10 squared, or 81 and 100. Okay, so write the 81 down because it's a smaller number, and then find the square root of 81, which is obviously going to be 9. Okay, so that's our first step. Our second step is going to be taking away 81 from 87. So 87 minus 81 is going to be 6. So we are going to go on our final step, which is third step. In this, we are going to write this 9 as the whole number, write this 6 as the numerator. To find the denominator, do 9 times 2, 18. We can also write this as 9 and a third, write this as a decimal, 9.3 approximate. So the answer for square root of 87 is 9.3 approximately. So that's it guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you want to see videos more like this one, subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any new uploads. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.